Joining us now is Ukrainian MP Alexey Goncharenko. Alexey, thank you very much for joining us today.
Hello.
This is the 2-year anniversary of the large invasion, of course, but this has been going on longer with Russia. How are you feeling today? What are your thoughts today?
Definitely, my thoughts are it should finish as soon as possible because the war continues. Thank you for covering, because sometimes when I am abroad, some people even ask me, "Oh, in Ukraine everything is okay now." I'm asking them, "What do you mean?" They said, "We don't see in the news Ukraine anymore. We thought that everything already finished." So it's not. It has not finished. The war continues. Yes, Russia wanted to take Ukraine in 2 days. Yes, they failed. Now, yes, that it's 2 years that we are fighting, but we want this to end as soon as possible. And for this, we need support of our allies.
How did it feel to see Prime Minister Trudeau from Canada and other world leaders join you yesterday?
It was very inspiring and a very strong support. And thank you to Prime Minister Trudeau and in general to Canadian people, because we feel this bipartisan support from Canada, and we appreciate it enormously. And Canada shows leadership in many directions. And I hope now Canada will do more in direction of military support. We heard a new commitment that Canada took, and that's important for us. And thanks again to Canadian people who are supporting Ukraine and who understand that Ukraine fights not only for our independence and for us, not just to stop Russian genocide against Ukrainians, but we are fighting for the world order, international order, and we are fighting for international law.
Is the $3 billion that Canada has committed, is that enough? What else is needed?
If to take into account that we are waiting for a United States package, just military, there is $47 billion US dollars. So definitely $3 billion is very good. It's very important from this 2.2. I think it's weaponry. But you see, it's just a small part of what we hope to receive from the United States. But till we wait for these weaponry to arrive, that's important for us to this decision to be made in the United States. It's important for us to receive support from countries like Canada, who can give us the possibility to win time till these debates in the United States will be finished.
Are you worried about the U.S. maybe getting tired of helping? A lot of people had shown concerns and expressed concerns about that. Are you concerned about that?
Yeah, definitely I'm concerned. But, it's not about the United States are tired from helping to Ukraine. In reality, it's a very small percentage of the United States GDP is invested in support of Ukraine. And that is fantastic investment, because with this money, we destroyed a significant part of Russian military potential. And Russia is the second biggest rival of the United States after China. But it's more about self-fatigue of the United States. It's the question, does the United States really want to continue to be leaders in the world, or they want to isolate themselves? And I want to tell you that every time in history when the United States tried to isolate themselves, it finished with the fact that the United States were dragged to the war in the very bad situation, like Pearl Harbor or like the First World War. So the United States can't isolate themselves, and I hope they will finally realize it and will help to Ukraine to finish the job we started. And also don't forget that Ukraine, for the first time in human history 30 years ago, voluntarily gave up nuclear weapon arsenal, the third largest in the world at that time, under the guarantees of the United States of America. So it's time to show that it was not just words, that the United States of America is a reliable partner for whom you can count on.
What do you see over the next year as this war enters the 3rd year?
I think the whole this year the war will continue. I think Putin waits for the elections in the United States of America, and I don't know really what will happen after this. So I think the war will continue. What will be after very much will be dependent from the results of elections in the US and from what new or old president will do in this direction.
Alexey, thank you very much for joining us today.